Swagaji.
223rd session. Should be 224th, 23rd. 224th session. Yes. Vinayaka namastubhyam satatam modaka priya nirvighnam kuru no deva sarvakaryeshu sarvada saraswati namastubhyam varade kamarupini vidyarambham karishyamaha siddhir bhavatu no sada gurur brahma gurur vishnu gurur devo maheshwaraha guru sakshat param brahma tasmai shri gurave namaha Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulям Ramanama Varanane Apadama Pahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Pataye Namaha श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुबाहुमरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचरविनाशकरं नमामि आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीयविग्रहं पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनूमत्स्मरणात् भवेत् कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम् अद्यतनपञ्चाङ्गं मे 17th विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे वसन्तर्तौ वैशाखमासे कृष्णपक्षे पञ्चमी तिथिः till 8:27 p.m. followed by Shishti. Sthiravasarah Purvashadha Nakshatram just ending before our class ends today, 8:14 a.m. followed by Uttarashadha Nakshatram. Shubha Yoga till about 9:13 p.m. followed by Shukla Yoga. Kaulavakaranam till about 8, will be in another half an hour, 40 minutes. Kaulavakaranam will end. Then Taitilakaranam will start and will run till the end of the Panchami Tithi, which is 8:27 p.m., followed by Garakaranam. Sarvebhyah Suprabhatam. So last time we completed 84th Sarga, where finally Guha has observed this whole army that has come, and there were different doubts of the intention of Bharata's coming with army and all. And so he wanted to do a political as in a formal ambassador, or what do you call, one of those formal way of meeting the party, trying to understand it in a polite way before waging. However, he has prepared all his people. He said, all of you guard the Ganga shore. So he prepared them and said, once I give you the signal, if I see anything wrong, then we will wage attack on them. But till then, wait for me. However, and as a formality, he went with a plate of all their tribal, their mountain, their forest based fruits, their forest based flowers, and their forest based animal meat also. That is where 84th Sarga ended. And so now that Bharata and Guha, they sort of established the connection, and Guha also didn't have much of suspicion. So the conversation is now continuing. Atha Panchashititamas Sargah
अथ पञ्चाशीतितमः सर्गः
Bharata Guha Samvadah
भरतगुहसंवादः
Eva Muktastu Bharatah
एव मुक्तस्तु भरतः
Nishadadhipatim Gruham
निषादाधिपतिं गुहं
Guham. Did I say Gruham? Guham.
I think so, yeah.
Pratyuvacha Mahaprajnyah
प्रत्युवाच महाप्राज्ञः
Vakyam Hetvartha Samyutam.
वाक्यं हेत्वर्थसंयुतं
Samhitam is another patha. Samyutam, Samhitam, similar. Samyutam is along with, samhitam is compiled of. So evam uktastu bharataha, thus told, or thus told to him, which means Guha spoke before. So having heard that, Nishadhadipatim Guham Pratyuvacha, unto the king, unto the leader of the tribals, Guha, Mahaprajnaha, the very intellectual Bharata, responded back, Hetvartham Samyutam, Hetu, because Bharata also realized, oh, Guha must be suspecting me. And so he wanted to, Hetvartham means in a rational manner, in a very rational way, Bharata started explaining his intent and his mission of this campaign that he has come upon. Urjitah kalu te kamaha
ऊर्जितः खलु ते कामः
kritah mama guroh sakhe
कृतः मम गुरो सखे
यो मे त्वमीदृशीं सेनाम्
यो मे त्वमीदृशीं सेनाम्
अभ्यर्चयितुमर्हसि इच्छसि
अभ्यर्चयितुमिच्छसि
अभ्यर्चयितुमिच्छसि, correct. So
अभ्यर्चयितुमिच्छति
abhi,
मिच्छसि
the words are like this: abhi,
अभि
archayitum,
अर्चयितुम्
so becomes abhyarchayitum,
अभ्यर्चयितुम्
इच्छसि,
इच्छसि
abhyarchayitum इच्छसि.
अभ्यर्चयितुमिच्छसि
Uttamam. So Bharata opened his statement saying, Mama Guroho Sakhe, he addressed him. So my Guru's friend, my Guru is Rama. So, oh friend of my Guru, means my revered brother. Mama Guroho Sakhe, Urjitah Kalute Kamaha. Hey, your desire. Because in the previous one, Bharata, Guha was saying, oh, I want to treat your entire, army here. Oh, let them enjoy my forests, my gardens here. Let them have whatever they like, whether fruits, vegetables, flowers, honey, or even animals. Right? So he gave them all that he gave that wish, intent of treating Bharata's army. So, in response to that, Bharata is saying, Urjitaha kalute kamaha. Areva, what a desire of you, or what an intent of you. How great your intent is. Urjitaha, how what do you say, elaborate, or how great is your wish. Yo me tvam idrushim senam abhi archayitum ichhasi. That ichhasi, that you want to archayitum, to treat. Archayitum means actually puja. Puja means what? Essentially serve. That you want to serve idrushim senam, that you want to serve this huge sena, this huge fleet that I came with, along with, that you want to treat. I mean, if it was 5-10 people, suddenly, saying, okay, yeah, we will host a dinner for you. We say our Vistarak has come. I cannot host them, Ji. Say some families. So they all should listen this Ramayanam. Then they will understand. Are आने दो, 10 क्या 100 आने दो, we will treat. क्या हम जैसा है हमारे घर में वैसा रहेगा? क्या है उसमें? What special do I need for one fellow to come and stay in my house? Even if it is 1-bedroom house, so what? He will sleep in, even if I'm a young couple, just married, oh, we want to sleep in our bedroom. So what? That Swistarak will sleep in the couch in the main room. So I think this treating Atithi, sudden, unexpected person coming to our house, our ability to gladly, confidently invite and request them to stay back in our house, that should become a slip of the tongue. Meaning, it should just, that should be a casual statement we should be able to say. so easily. Please stay, sir. Stay back tonight in our home. We should be able to say that. I think if that is the fundamental Hindu quality. Otherwise, we are to say it in a cynical way. There is one Telugu saying. Anyway, so we are physical body sakes Hindus, but Atma are not Hindus. Atma, Hindu Atma means Atithi Devo Bhava. Anytime anybody comes, we should be able to treat. And that is shown by Guha here. Unexpectedly, thousands of them have come, and he said, yes, I'll still treat you. That is the royalty, that is the boldness, greatness of our culture. So, and hence Bharata is expressing is acknowledging his gratitude in a way to Guha, saying, Areva, what a great offer you made, Guha, that Yidrushim Senam, that this big numbered or fleet that I came with, that you want to treat them. Wow, what a great thing, is how he is appraising. Ityuktva sa mahateja.
Ityuktva sa mahateja
Guham vachanamuttamam.
guham vachanamuttamam
Abravit Bharata Shriman.
abravit bharatah shriman
Nishadadhipatim punah.
nishadhadipatim punah.
So somehow Bharata, Valmiki himself liked this line of Bharata so much that even though there is continuation of Bharata's speech, Valmiki wanted to acknowledge, saying, wow, iti uktva. So that means the previous shloka, he wanted to highlight it as the first great shloka. Because as I said, it is expressing a great attitude, great culture portrayal. So he highlighted just one sentence, and then where is this narration shloka, and then remaining direct speech of Bharata will continue from fourth shloka onwards. So ityuktva, saying thus, saha mahatejaha Bharatah Shriman Punaha Nishadadipatim Guham Uttamam Vachanam Uvacha Abravit. He continued again speaking. That means the previous shloka is a very highlight shloka. And so Valmiki himself took a pause in narration and is continuing further. Katarena Gamishyami
Katarena Gamishyami
Bharadvajashramam Patha
Bharadvajashramam Patha
Gahanoyam Bhrisham Deshaha
Gahanoyam Vrisham Deshaha
Ganganupe Duratyayaha.
Ganganupe Duratyayaha.
So far they have built their roads and they have arrived here. So Katarena, and now he is asking, Ayam Deshaha, this land, Gahanaha, Bhrisham Gahanaha, extremely dense it seems. How do we, Katham Gamishyamaha or Katarena? Katarena means how? It is Katarena, Katham, all of them. Katarena Gamishyami, in which way can we go? Bharadvaja Ashramam Patha or Pati, toward Bharata, toward the ashram of Bharadvaja. How can we all go there? Ganganupe Duratyayaha, that too, this shore of Ganga seems very wide here, and it is very Duratyayaha. To cross seems difficult, especially with this big army that I have come. How to go? Are there any alternate routes, etc.? Is generally expressing his inquiry to Guha. Tasya tadvachanam shrutva
तस्य तद्वचनं श्रुत्वा
Rajaputrasya dhimatah
राजपुत्रस्य धीमतः
Abravit pranjalirbhutva
अब्रवीत् प्राञ्जलिर्भूत्वा
Guho gahanagocharaha.
गुहो गहनगोचरः.
So, tasya tadvachanam shrutva, by listening to that inquiry of Bharata, of dhimatah Rajaputrasya, of the intellectual prince Bharata, Guha Gahanagocharaha. Guha, who is a Gahanagocharaha? Because the very previous question was Gahanoyam Deshaha Bhrisham Gahanaha Ayam Deshaha, Bharata said. So Valmiki is qualifying Guha as Gahana Gocharaha. One dense wanderer, dense areas wanderer. Guha seems to be is well versed with wandering in the dense areas. So Guho Gahana Gocharaha Pranjalihi Bhutva, in a very obedient or in a very polite manner. Pranjalihi Bhutva Abravit. Tadvachanam. He started answering. Dashastvanugamishanti
दाशः गमिष्यन्ति
Deshajnaha Susamahitaha
देशज्ञः सुसमाहितः
Aham Chanugamishyami
अहं च अनुगमिष्यामि
Rajaputra Mahabala.
राजपुत्र महाबल.
So he opened his statement saying, hey, yeah, I know you are worried. How can we go? We don't know the path. We don't know the route and all, right? So he's answering, Dashaha Tvam Anugamishanti. My fishermen, Dashaha, all of them will Tvam Anugamishanti. They will follow you, meaning they will lead you in a way. They will be behind you as per, as per the reverence or as per the respectful manner. They will be behind you, following you, but they will be guiding you. That means leading you in a way. So Dashaha Tvam Anugamishanti. What kind of Dashaha they are? Deshajnaha. Because in the 81st chapter also we have seen Bhumi Pradeshajnaha. Right? Some of the scholars of Bharata's army were Bhumi Pradeshajnaha. Jna is Jnanam Yasya Asti Saha Jnaha. Those Deshajnaha, those who know this land, those who know my country, those who, both rivers, mountains, land, forests, those who know this land, Deshajnaha Dashaha Tvam Anugamishanti. And are they just knowers or are they trustworthy? They are Susamahitaha. Those who are, what do you say? Those who are Ekagrachittaha is the bhashyam here. Susamahitaha is Ekagrachittaha. Ekagrachittaha is in well focused people, not just go from here, take a right, then you will see a tree, take a left, there you will see a kirana, take a right, not just casual guys like that, but they will really come with you, pay all attention for you, ensure that you cross this river and show you the path toward Bharadwaja Ashramam. To imply all of that, the adjective given is Su. Su is Sundaram, Samyak Ahitaha. Good invitees. They will go with you, taking you along. Aham cha anugamishami. Don't think I am sending my messengers only. Because you are the king, along with you I will also come as king of my land. Aham cha anugamishami. Rajaputra Mahabala. To Mahabala adjective given. And he is saying, oh prince, so mighty prince, I shall also follow you. So don't worry. We will lead you to where you want to go. Kachinna dushto vrajasi.
Kachinna dushto vrajasi
Ramasyaklishta karmanaha.
Ramasya klishta karmanaha
Yam te mahati sena.
Iyam te mahati sena
Shankam janayati vame.
Shankam janayati
Janayati
va me.
Janayati vame. So iyam te mahati sena. This big, this mighty army of yours, may Shankam Janayati Iva. It seemed like it was giving a suspicion for me. They doubt for me as to what is the intent. But Kachinna Dushto Vrajasi. Now I understand there is no bad guy. There is no ill-intended guy in your army. Kachit, not even one. Kachinna Dushto Vrajasi. Ramasya Aklishta Karmanaha. Initially, I thought maybe you were going to attack Rama, but now I see that Ramasya Aklishta Karmanaha Kachit Dushtaha Navrajasi. There is nobody who is going to go with an intent and act to go against Rama. I don't think I see anybody, though it initially seemed suspicious to me with this big mighty army that has come up. Tamevam abhibhashantam
तमेवमभिभाषन्तम्
आकाश इव निर्मलः
आकाश इव निर्मलः
भरतश्लक्ष्णया वाचा
भरतश्लक्ष्णया वाचा
गुहं वचनमब्रवीत्.
गुहं वचनमब्रवीत्.
So Bharata, how is he listening? Great two qualities that he gave. Akasha iva nirmalaha. Bharata is nirmalaha. Impeccable. No, nothing wrong in his heart. Pure hearted. Nirmalaha. No uncorrupted mind, uncorrupted heart. And another quality he gave is Akasha iva. Like what? Like Akasha. The space cannot have any pollution. Air can have pollution. Earth can have pollution. Water can have pollution. Fire also, if it is based on samidha or if it is based on dirty ordinary wood, it might have black fumes or pure agni. But Akasha itself, space, there is no pollution for it. There is no corruption for it. So Akasha iva nirmalaha. But second reason for choosing Akasha from the Vedanta, from the Shastra Paribhasha also is Tamevam Abhibhashantam Shlakshnaya Vachanam. That means, thus as Guha was talking, how is Bharata listening? The quality of the source of listening, Shravanasya Bhutam is Akasha, they say. If there is space, then sound travels. We would think that, so as per our Shastram, Nyaya Shastra and other Shastras, sound can be the bhutam for the sparsha, matra for the Mahabhutam of Akasha is Dhvani. Just as for Netram, for Chakshuhu, for the Aksha organ, for the Chakshu Indriya, the Rupa is its Rupa is the Padartha, Vastu, and for that the required Mahabhutam, the element that is in charge, or the element that is the factor to give us the darshanam, is the Agni. So likewise, each Mahabhutam has one object to be served or to be presented. So Akasha is the one which is giving the sound, which means he was listening to the sound. He was listening so attentively with all attention to Guha. And so Akasha iva nirmalaha. In both ways, it is pure because there cannot be any corruption or any pollution on Akasha. Also, Akasha is the source of sound transmission. So Akasha iva nirmalaha. Tamevam abhivashantam. Thus, as Guha was talking, so by listening to him, Bharataha shlakshnaya vacha. Shlakshna is a very precise, beautiful, influential, all those positive adjectives that you can say to speech is slakshna. Slakshnaya vacha, tritiya bhakti, guham vachanam abravit. In a very apt manner, Bharata responded back to, or replied to Guha, or continued talking to Guha. Ma bhut sakalo yat kashtam.
Ma bhut sakalo yat kashtam.
Namam shankitumarhasi.
Namam shankitum arsi.
Raghavas sahime bhrata.
Raghava sahi me bhrata.
Jyeshtah pitrusamo mataha.
Jestah pitra samo mataha.
Pitrusamo mataha.
Pitra samo mataha.
Tru is not ta, r, u. It is not that. So this is the ta with rkara swaram with the rukara vowel. So it should be as one consonant only. Pidra. It is not
Pitra.
one th consonant, one r consonant, and then a u vowel. No. So it's pidra.
Pitra.
Pitra samo mataha.
Pitra samo mataha.
Uttamam. So, because Guha said, right, I initially thought, I suspected you are army, but now seems like there is no bad guy in it. So, to that, Bharata is responding by saying, Mabhut sahakalaha yat kashtam. Let there not be such time, I mean, as you are suspecting, because that is the worst ever time. If you, even your imagination, even your suspicion is such a hard time that, I mean, I cannot even think of it. So, Mabhut sahakalaha yat kashtam namam shankitum arhasi. You don't need to suspect me. You don't need to doubt me. Why? Sah Raghavaha me bhrata hi, me jyeshtaha bhrata hi. That Raghava is my elder brother himself. He is my elder brother. And so elder brother is Pitru Samaha Mataha. Hey, don't you know? It is the popular accepted belief that the elder brother is like father. Pitru Samaha Mataha. Me Jeshtaha Bhrataha Bhrata Pitru Samaha Mataha. Ataha Namam Shankitum Arhasi. Hence, you don't have to suspect me. Tam nivartayitum yami.
तं निवर्तयितुं यामि
Kakutstham vanavasinam.
काकुत्स्थं वनवासिनं
Buddhiranyānate karya.
बुद्धिरन्या न ते कार्या
Guha satyam bravimite.
गुह सत्यं ब्रवीमि ते.
So he's also saying that, hey, not only you don't have to suspect me because he's just my brother, and popularly elder brother is like father, but my intention of this move is tam kakutstam vanavasinam nivartayitum yami. Yami is gachami. Ya is ga. Both are same dhatu, or both are similar meaning dhatus. So yami is gachami. I am set out now to bring him back, nivartayitum, to bring the forest dwelling Rama back, depart back, return back from there. Vanavasinam kakutstam tam nivartayitum yami. I am set out to bring him back, not to hurt him. Buddhiranya te buddhihi anyana karya. Hey, you don't have to think other way, in any other way, in any other reason. Please, I'm clarifying it for you. Don't think any other way. Don't think otherwise is the English. Don't think otherwise. I am set out to bring back Rama from forest back to our Ayodhya. Guha, oh Guha, Satyam Bravimite. I'm telling you the truth. Trust me. Don't suspect. No more suspicion on me. Satu Samhrishtavadanaha.
स तु संहृष्टवदनः
Shrutva Bharatabhashitam.
श्रुत्वा भरतभाषितं
Punarevabravidvakyam.
पुनरेवाब्रवीद्वाक्यं
Bharatam Pratiharshitaha.
भरतं प्रतिहर्षितः.
So Samhrishta Vadanaha. There is another patha which says Samhrishta Hridayaha. Happy heart. Samhrishta Vadanaha. Very so delighted or pleased Guha. Tat Shrutva, Bharatabhashitam Shrutva, by listening to the assurance speech given by Bharata. Punaha idam vakyam Bharatam prati harshitaha abravit. The delighted Guha, now he responded back to Bharata thus. Dhanyastvam natvaya tulyam
धन्यस्त्वं न त्वया तुल्यं
pashyami jagatitale
पश्यामि जगतीतले
ayatnadagatam rajyam
अयत्नागतां राज्यं
yastvam tyaktumihechasi.
यत्यं त्यक्तुमिच्छेच्छसि
Yastvam
यस्त्वं
tyaktum
त्यक्तुम्
iha ichhasi.
इहेच्छसि.
So he's opening his response by saying, "Are, what a great person you are, Bharata. Dhanyaha tvam. You are a dhanyaha. You are a grateful person. How grateful you are. Tvaya tulyam jagati talena pashyami. I don't see another comparison of the gratitude of yours in this entire world. I don't see another person who can be compared to you in terms of the gratefulness, the gratitude that you have. Why? Ayatnat agatam rajyam. Without any efforts, without any endeavors, that you've obtained the kingdom. You never thought, you didn't put any effort, no fight, no coup, no army, war, etc. Just like that, you have obtained the entire kingdom. Ayatnat agatam rajyam yastum tyaktum iha ichhasi. Having obtained such so easily, you just want to give away, give it back. Are, I cannot see any other person whom I can compare to you, that you are so grateful, man. You are great. Is what Guha is saying. Shashwati kalu te kirtihi.
शाश्वती खलु ते कीर्तिः
Lokan anucharishyati.
लोकान् अनुचरिष्यति
Yastvam kruchragatam ramam.
यस्त्वं कृच्छ्रगतं रामं
Pratyanayatum ichhasi.
प्रत्यायनित्वमिच्छसि.
So, Shashwati khalu te kirtihi. Are, your this character of you will be glorified forever, will be permanently, eternally glorified, Bharata. Because and lokan anucharishyati. As long as there will be worlds, as long as there will be societies, people, nations, lokaha yavat paryantam, tavat paryantam lokan anucharishyati. Your kirti will follow the society, which means your kirti will not stop any time. It will always be going with the society, with the world. World keeps changing generation after generation after generation, land after land, country after country, rule after rule. But your greatness will be remembered and it will keep following them with these people. That means it will stop anywhere. It will be with the people. People will keep remembering you, will keep try to at least follow you. If they know, 10 people know, one person might follow it. So it will follow. Lokan anucharishyati. Why? Yaha tvam kruchragatam ramam pratyanayitum ichhasi. Anayitum, bring back. Prati bring back toward this place from where you started, which means to Ayodhya. Prati is toward. Prati ichhasi. That you want to bring back. You wish to bring back that Rama who is kruchragatam. Kruchram is kashtam. What do you say? Miserable plight. Plight. That Rama went into such plight. You cannot, what all difficulties he has taken up, what all plight he has taken up in going away to forest with no preparation, with no, what do you say, no camping bag, what is that bag? Backpack, with no backpacking. There is not even a tent that he could carry. He had to leave just like that. Luckily, she didn't say, don't carry that bana. Otherwise, right? That is the only thing he brought with himself. His dhanush banam alone he brought. Rest all, nothing he has. So with that he has to start living. So yastvam kruchragatam ramam pratyanayatum ichhasi. Evam sambhashamanasya
एवं सम्भाषमानस्य
guhasya bharatam tada
गुहस्य भरतं तदा
babhau nashtaprabhas suryah
बभौ नष्टप्रभः सूर्यः
rajani chabhyavartata.
रजनी चाभ्यवर्तत.
So evam sambhashamanasya guhasya bharatam tada. As Guha and Bharata were conversing thus, expressing each other's doubts. By the way, this is how I started, this is what I thought, but you are great, you are great. No, Guha, you are great. All that conversation as they were talking. Suryaha nashtaprabhaha babhau. A beautiful way to say the day set. The sun has set. What is the way to say nashtaprabhaha? The prabha of Surya is lost. That means the light, sunlight is lost, which means sun has set, which means it has become evening. And so Rajani cha abhyavartata. And Rajani is night. Night has now come up. Abhivartata has come up and is staying. Night is now staying. Sun's glow or sun's light is out and night has come in. Sanniveshya satam senam
सन्निवेश्य सतां सेनां
गुहेन परिरक्षितः
गुहेन परिरक्षितः
शत्रुघ्नेन सह श्रीमान्
शत्रुघ्नेन सह श्रीमान्
शयनं पुनरागमत्.
शयनं पुनरागमत्.
So saha parirакshitah, the tam senam guhena sanniveshya guhena parirакshitah. The entire army of Bharata thus is guarded by Guha, which means by his own army. And so saha means saha Shriman, who is Bharataha. Saha Shriman Shatrughnena saha, along with Shatrughna, Shayanam punaha agamat. So Shatrughna, along with Shatrughna, Bharata then went to sleep, went to bed actually. He went to bed, which means he went to sleep. Shayanam punaha agamat. He came to sleep or he went to sleep. रामचिन्तामयः शोकः
रामचिन्तामयः शोकः
भरतस्य महात्मनः
भरतस्य महात्मनः
उपस्थितो ह्यनर्हस्य
उपस्थितो हि अनर्हस्य
धर्मप्रेक्षस्य तादृशः.
धर्मप्रेक्षस्य तादृशः.
So once Bharata came back into his camp, into his tent, and he's alone. Now again, Ramachintamaya Shokaha. Bharata again, Mahatmanaha Bharatasya Shokaha Ramachintamaya. He is again back to his worry or his sorrow. Once you are alone, all your worries come back up, right? So Ramachintamaya Shokaha. उपस्थितः अनर्हस्य धर्मप्रेक्षस्य तादृशः. I mean, unneeded or unwanted worry about Rama came back up into Bharata. That means even though he doesn't need to, but the worry is back in, especially in terms of now for Bharata as to how will I locate Rama? How will I convince Rama to bring back? All of that kind of a thought and worry. Antardahena dahanaha
Antardaहेन दहनः
santapayati raghavam
संतापयति राघवम्
vanadahabhisantaptam
वनदाः हि संतप्तम्
gudhogniरिव padapam.
गूढोरग्नि इव पादपम्.
So, Antardahena Dahana. Here onwards, 2-3 shlokas, Valmiki will be giving beautiful similes of how Bharata is being burnt. Burnt as in burnt in his heart with the worry. Antardahena. He is being burning inside. Dahanaha. Antardahena Dahanaha. He is being burnt with the fire inside. Antardahena Dahanaha Raghavam santapayati. That fire inside him that is burning him is worrying him. What kind of it? What is the example given? Vanadaha abhisantaptam padapam gudhaha agnihi iva. Just as padapa is tree. Again we said why? Padena panam karoti. It drinks with its feet. Unlike rest all of us who eat or drink with our mouth, which is on the top. But the trees drink and consume food from its roots. So padena pibati, padena panam karoti iti padapaha. That's the vriksha, trees. So padapam, dvitiya vibhakti, object of padapa. The tree is just as trees, gudhaha agnihi, vanadaha abhisantaptam. The agni which is thirsty of the forest, and when it is set out burning one tree after another, just as the tree gets burnt, so also this worry, internal worry, inside worry of Bharata is burning him. So the vriksha here is Raghava, Bharata, and Agni is the Shokaha. So Shoka is internally setting him ablaze, just as forest fire would go and start spreading out and fire, killing all the trees. Prasrita sarvagatrebhyah
प्रसृतः सर्वगात्रेभ्यः
svedam shokagni sambhavam
श्वेदं शोकाग्निसम्भवं
yatha suryamshu santaptam santaptah
यथा सूर्यांशु सन्तप्तः
himavan prasruto himam.
हिमवान् प्रसृतो हिमम्.
So another now poetry. So poetic. So that means lot of examples, lot of similes. So the simile of how Bharata is worrying, and so what are the physical reactions, along with similes. So first simile now, previous simile given is just as Agni goes and even Padapa, that huge vrikshas also, it just chars them out. So also the Shoka is charring or burning Bharata. First 17th shloka. Now the second example given is Yatha Suryamshu Santaptaha Himavan Himam Prasrutaha. Just as Himavan, the Himalaya, the big Himalaya mountain, which only look like white mountain, Himavan, snow mountain, but Surya Amshu Santaptaha, but fired or affected by the sun rays. Surya Amshu Santaptaha. Taptaha is heated. Just as the Himalaya snow mountain is the heated up snow mountain heated up by the sun rays starts melting out. Himam prasrutaha will slowly start melting, and there will be some cracks, and a glacier falls down, right? Just as that strong Himavan also is slowly melting with water slipping through it and flowing, coming out as Ganga for us. So also, just as that water is coming out because of the melting, because of the heat generated by the sun rays, so also Shokagni Sambhavam Svedam Sarvagatrebhyah Prasritaha. Even in cold, if any of you have experienced ever, if you get tensed, if you're suddenly there is a worry, the cold doesn't matter. We will start sweating. Similarly, Sarvagatrebhyah, from all organs of Bharata's body. By the way, even though my video is freezing once in a while, I think because of low internet bandwidth, is my audio continuous, or is there breaks in my audio also?
Continuous progression.
Audio
Yeah.
is continuous, right? Okay, good. So, sarvagatrebhyah prasrutah svedam. Svedam is sweat. Shokagni sambhavam. Just as by sun heat, the snow was melting from the Himalaya mountain, so also because of the Shokagni, because of the fire of worry, Bharata's body also started shedding out sweat. That means so much heat is generated in him that his body is sweating out, just as Himavan is melting. Then the next one is Dhyana Nirdara Shailena
ध्याननिर्धरशैलेन
Vinishwasita Dhatuna
विनिश्वसितधातूना
Dainya Padapa Sanghena
दैन्यपादपसंज्ञेन
Shokayasadhishrungina
शुकायासादिशृङ्गिणः
Shrungina
शृङ्गिणः
Tritiya Vibhakti Pramohananta Satvena
प्रमोहानन्तसत्त्वेन
Santapaushadhi Venuna
सन्तापौषधिवेणुना
Akranto Dukkha Shailena
आक्रान्तो दुःखशैलेन
Majjata Kaikeyi Sutaha.
मज्जता कैकेयी सुतः.
So many similes he is giving now as poetry. Dhyana Nirdara Shailena. Just as, so now he is Bharata is being compared with several things. He started with Vriksha, then he became Himavan. Now, general mountain, rocky mountain. So Shaila. Shaila is mountain, rock, or big rock. Dhyana Nirdara. Nirdara is Vidirinam or broken. A mountain is suddenly broken. There are cracks. Because of what? Because of dhyana. Mountain also gets some cracks. If there is let's say a quake, an earthquake, then mountain also tries to crack and break out. Similarly, this Bharata mountain now is cracking because of dhyana. What dhyana? Continuously worried about Rama. Ayyo Rama, how is he? What wrong happened? All that dhyana, that worry. Dhyana nirdara shailena. Vinishwasita dhatuna. If the dhatus are, let's say, creepers. If there is huge wind, the creepers will either get cut off from the tree or will get scattered, shattered. So Vinishwasita dhatuna. Just as because of wind, the creepers get cut off, so also with his exhale, sigh, S-I-G-H, sigh, like that. Whenever he feels that, Vinishwasita dhatuna, Dainya padapa sanghena, all these padapa sangha. So one example given is a rocky rock, then creeper. First one is a tree, then Himavan. Right now, the example next he is giving is Padapasangha, a fleet of trees, fleet of rakshas, big fleet of them. Dainya Padapasanghena. If Dainyam, Dainyam is Deenatvam, because of because of the sorrow of Bharata, even these Padapas have become Dainyam. Otherwise supposed to be healthy, strong trees have now become lifeless and hollow, shallow trees. So also hollow trees. Then you give just one with a fist also, if you hit it, even such wide diameter tree will just break out because it is hollow inside. Dainya padapasanghena, shokayasadhishrungina. Now this is another set of rocks, set of mountains, several peaks. Shrungas. Shrunga is peak. Peak of the mountains. That is Shrunga. And hence it is look like a horn. So horns are also Shrungas. Rishya Shrunga, he has one Shrunga. Then this our Shrunga hippopotamus or rhinoceros is also Shrunga. So Shrunga is horn or peak, a cone-shaped, vertical cone-shaped one is Shrunga. Shrungina, one who has Shrungas is Shrungi. So a big mountain which has several peaks of it. Shoka ayasa adhi Shrungina. The peak of each of these peaks of this mountain is essentially from Shoka at the bottom. If it starts piling up, then it will start piling up and become a mountain like that, right? A cone will start piling up into a peak cone. So what is piling up here from the bottom, which is becoming like several peaks of this mountain, is the sorrow. Shoka ayasa. Ayasa is the fatigue. The fatigue that comes out of the sorrow, of the depression. Shoka ayasa adhi shrungina. Coming on, piled up by the fatigue of sorrow, of worry, the peaks of worry that pile up. So also is Bharata. Then pramohananta sattvena. Sattvam is, there is a Amara Kosha which says Sattvam is Jantu. Where is that? Pramoha eva ananta sattvani vyaghradayah jantavaha. Pramoha is, moha is illusion, delusions. All bad thoughts, bad nightmares. What are these nightmares? So in this forest of trees, of mountains, of peaks, the animals that are wandering around there is ananta pramoha. Sattvam is animals such as tigers and lions, etc., that are living and wandering in these mountains, in those trees, among those trees, etc., is pramoha. Pramoha is that worry, the delusion that is coming out of depression, out of that worry. Santapa aushadhi venuna. And the small herbs there is the santapa, the sorrow that is coming out of him. Santapa aushadhi venuna. When these herbs move slightly, so kind of sound comes. And that sound, if it becomes even small, even further high frequency, then it will come as whistle. So that is the Venu. Santapa aushadhi venuna. If the herbs have dried out, if it is wet plants, or not wet, sorry, if it is living plants, green plants, then the sound that comes will be more of drums. But if it is dried out one, and if they move, then this Venu sound comes. So Santapa aushadhi venuna. By all of these, Dukkha Shailena Akrantaha. He is suffering with this mountain of sorrow. Dukkha Shaila. The Shaila, which is Dukkha. So mountainous sorrow affected, inflicted. Bharata is thus seeming like all of this. Majjata Kaikeyi Sutaha. Immersed in this mountainous sorrow and worried like these herbs, like the peaks of mountains of sorrow, like the trees which are hollow, like the creepers which are shattered and cut off, like the broken rock, like the melting Himalaya, like the burning forest trees. So is Bharata, now that he is alone back in his camp with his eyes closed, he is worrying. Thus, Vinishwasan vai
विनिश्वसन्वै
भृशदुर्मनास्ततः
वृषदुर्मनास्ततः
प्रमूढसंज्ञः
प्रमूढसंज्ञः
परमापदं गतः
परमापदं गतः
शमं न लेभे
शमं न लेभेहि
लेभे
लेभे
हृदयज्वरार्दितः
हृदयज्वरार्दितः
नरर्षभो यूथहतो
नरर्षभो यूथहतो
यथर्षभः.
यथर्षभः.
So finally he is concluding saying Vinishwasan, by continuously exhaling of sigh of depression. Vinishwasan vai Brusha Durmanaha. Manaha is heart or mind. The mind Durmanaha, very difficult, in pain, suffering mind. Brusha, extremely suffering mind. Tataha, with all of these thoughts. Pramudha Sanyaha, he is losing his identity. He is becoming, he is losing his identity. Pramudha Sanyaha, Paramapadam Gataha, going toward very, what do you say, calamity, calamitious or calamitous or some adjective is there like that. So going toward afflicted state, Paramapadam Gataha, Shamam Nalebhe, he was not able to obtain peace. He is not happy. Hridaya Jvara Arditaha, with his heart fevered by Arditaha, by suffered or hit by the fever of this worry. Nararshabha, even though he's the best of the men, he's a king. Nararshabha, Yuthahataha Rishabha Yatha. Yatha Yutha Hataha Rishabha. Even though bull is or Taurus is a strong one, but if it is if it goes and fights with an elephant, it will be obviously thrown down, run over by the elephant, right? Because elephant is big and strong. The Rishabha cannot fight against it, so it is hurt. Just as run down by an elephant, so also this strong Narashabha also is run down by the sorrow and the worries of his mission, of accomplishing his mission. Guhena sardham bharatah
गुहेन सार्धं भरतः
samagataha
समागतः
mahanubhavah
महानुभावः
sajanas samahitah
सजनः समाहितः
sudurmanastam
सुदुर्मनास्तं
Bharatam tada punah
भरतं तदा पुनः
Guha
गुह
Samasvayadagrajam prati
समाश्वासयत् गदं दग्रजं
prati. So thus Guhena Sardham Bharataha Samagataha. After meeting Bharata, after meeting Guha, Bharataha Mahanubhavaha, great Bharata, who Mahanubhava means one who has lot of Anubhavaha, great Anubhavaha is Mahanubhavaha, but here's great, the great Bharata, Sajanaha Samahitaha, he is surrounded with Sajanaha, with his own people, Sajanaha Samahitaha, Sudurmanaha, however, still with pained, negative feelings, sorrow feelings. Sudurmanaha tam bharatam tada guhaha punaha samashvasayat. He again, Guha again tried to console Bharata, agrajam prati, saying, hey, don't worry about Rama. He's a great man. Don't just worry about him. Wherever he is, he'll be the leader, he'll be the king. He doesn't need a designated place. Wherever he is, he'll be the king. Don't worry. He'll be all right. So thus, Guha was trying to console Bharata. Ityarshe
इत्यार्षे
Srimad Ramayane
श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकिये
Adikavye
आदिकाव्ये
Kande
अयोध्याकाण्डे
Panchashititamas Sargah.
पञ्चाशीतितमः सर्गः
We have some more minutes. Let's jump into 86th Sarga. Atha
अथ
Shadashititamah Sargah.
षडशीतितमः सर्गः
Lakshmana Shlaganam.
लक्ष्मणश्लाघनम्.
This Sarga is slightly different. It is more of a flashback. From the 5th shloka to the 23rd shloka, the Bhashyakaras say, hey, this is same as 51st Sarga, so we are not writing any more Vyakhyanam on it again. So first 5 slokas is specific to this. Then it is flashback. So as part of flashback, most of these slokas are the same slokas as narrated and discussed between Rama and Guha then. So how is Guha consoling Bharata? Is by narrating as flashback his own meeting and encounter with Rama. Not encounter is a wrong word. His own meeting with Rama. That he narrates, that he narrates to Bharata as consoling Bharata, saying, hey, I met Rama. We treated him so well. This is where he slept. This is where Lakshmana prepared his bed and asked Rama and Sita to sleep. You have great memories here. Think of them and be happy because Rama is great. Is how he wants to console in this sarga. We'll go a few slokas, then continue that flashback in the next session. Achachakshetha sadbhavam
आचचक्षे अथ सद्भावम्
Lakshmanasya mahatmanah
लक्ष्मणस्य महात्मनः
Bharataya prameyaya
भरताय प्रमेयाय
Guho gahana gocharaha.
गुहो गहनगोचरः.
He again used the same adjective. Guhaha gahana gocharaha. One who can wander even in dense areas. So Guha is even in the thick, dense emotions also, he can navigate through that and give us console, give us solace. That is how Guha is being qualified with this adjective of Gahana Gocharaha. Gahana Gocharaha Aprameyaya Bharataya Mahatmanah Lakshmanasya Sadbhavam Atha Achachakshe. He now started narrating the Sadbhavam, the good, great intentions of Lakshmana, of Mahatma Lakshmana, of great Mahatma Lakshmana, towards Aprameya Bharata, immeasurable Bharata. There is no equivalent measurement. There is no equivalent comparison. So Aprameyaya Bharataya Guhaha Gahana Gocharaha Mahatmanah Lakshmanasya Sadbhavam Ata Achachakshe. Tam Jagratam Gunair Yuktam
तं जाग्रतं गुणैर्युक्तं
Sharachapasi Dharinam
शरचापासिधारिणं
Bhratruguptyarthamatyantam
भ्रातृगृह्य गृप्त्यर्थमत्यन्तं
Bhratruguptam Bhratruguptam
भ्रातृगुप्तं
Artham Atyantam.
अर्थम् अत्यन्तं.
So that means Atyantam Bhratruguptyartham. Aham Lakshmanam Abbravam.
अहं लक्ष्मणमब्रवम्.
I said this too. I told this to Bharata, or I talked this with Lakshmana. Lakshmanam aham abravam. I told this to Lakshmana. What is it? Bhratru guptyartham atyantam. For the artham, for the purpose of guptam. Guptam means secret. That means protect. Gopanam is protection. To protect bhratru, to protect the brother. Atyantam, to give the utmost protection. That means to give utmost safety, utmost care for the brother Rama. Unto this Lakshmana, how was he? Tam jagratam. That Lakshmana who was awake. He was not sleeping. He prepared bed and sleeping for Rama, but he didn't sleep. Tam jagratam. Gunair yuktam. Wow, what a great Lakshmana also he is. Gunair yuktam. He is full of qualities, built of good qualities. Gunair yuktam tam jagratam. And inside he is Gunair yuktam. Externally, Shara Chapa Asi Dharinam. He was carrying three things. He was carrying Shara and Chapa, bow and arrow, and Asi, Khadga also. Dharinam, one who was holding these three things. Then I think there is somebody might have thought, how can he holding? There is another patha. Varachapasi Dharinam. So Shara, you don't hold it in hand. Only Rama holds it as Murti, as we see. For Lakshmana, his Sharas will be in the tuni only, in the quiver only. Which means, what does he hold in two hands? In one hand, he'll hold Chapa, the bow, and Asi, the sword, in the other hand. So the other Pathantara is Vara and best Chapa Asi Dharine. The best guy holding the Chapa and Asi in the best way. Vara Chapa Asi Dharinam Gunair Yuktam Jagratam Tam Lakshmanam Bhratruguptyartham Atyantam Aham Abravam. So what did I say? Yam Tata Sukha Shayya.
Go ahead. Yam Tata Sukha Shayam.
Shayya.
Shayya.
Tvadartham Upakalpita.
Tvadartham Upakalpita.
Pratyashvasihi Seshwasyam.
Pratyashvasihi Sheshwasyam.
Sukham Raghavanandana.
Sukham Raghavanandana.
So, Tata, oh father, which means oh son, or child, or oh beloved one. Iyam Sukha Shayya Tvadartham Upakalpita. This comfortable bed is prepared for you, Tvadartham, for your sake. Pratyashvasihi. Please go and ashvasihi. Spread yourself on it or enjoy it. Seshu asyam sukham. In this bed, which is like the Seshatalpa. Like Seshatalpa, you also sleep on this bed like Vishnu on it in a way. So the Bhakti Bhashyakara, so Ramanuja Vaishnava Sampradaya, who is the Bhushana Pata, they will say that this is, see here Valmiki is presenting Rama as Vishnu. So because Seshu Asyam, Seshwasyam, Shayyam, Pratyashvasihi. You sleep, enjoy like Vishnu sleeping on Seshatalpa. Raghavanandana, please Sukham, enjoy happily on this bed. Tasya Chintayamanasya Pratyabhat Karma Dushkritam
कर्म दुष्कृतं.
Yadanena Kritam Purvam
यदनेन कृतं पूर्वं
Ajnanat Shabdavedhina.
अज्ञानात् शब्दवेधिना.
So then one by one things are showing up into flashback. So tasya chintayamanasya dushkritam karma pratyabhat. The that blunder committed unintentionally striked up or striked up in memory, lighted up in his memory. Yad anena kritam purvam ajnanat shabdavedhina. The whole thing started with Dashratha's Shabdavedhi Vidya. Because of that, unintentionally, that mistake of killing that boy, sage hermit boy, was done. And so that came up. Then amanastena shokena
अमनास्तेन शोकेन
rama shokena cha prabhu
रामशोकेन च प्रभुः
dvabhyamapi maharajah
द्वाभ्यामपि महाराजः
शोकाभ्याम अन्वतप्यत.
शोकाभ्याम् अन्वतप्यतः.
Super. So amanaha, unhearted or ill-hearted, meaning not ill-hearted, disheartened Raja Prabhuhu, amanaha Prabhuhu, tena shokena Rama shokena. By remembering that sudden flashback of killing that boy, because of this, his talent of listening to the sound, to identify the direction and to identify what animal could it be. He thought it must be elephant drinking. So with the talent, whatever mistake he committed, that is one sorrow. Then he lost Rama now. Ayo, Rama is not in front of him. He wanted every day morning, just like they show in movies and all. He would open his eyes only when Rama comes. Ah, yes, Rama is here. And that's why, just as we do Karagre Vasati Lakshmi, till that time we don't open our eyes. We don't see anything else. Get up from the bed, open the eyes and see Karagre Vasati Lakshmi. Right? Similarly, Dasharatha wanted to see Rama like that every day in front of him. And when he is not there, that became a shoka. Rama shokena and tena shokena. Tena shoka is that dushkritam karma. Dvabhyam api. Because of those two sorrows, two reasons of sorrow, Maharajaha shokabhyam, dvabhyam shokabhyam. Because of those two reasons of sorrow, anvatapyata. He was continuously being one after another, these reasons, one after another, these two stories were killing him, were burning him. Anvatapyata. Dakhyamanassa shokabhyam
दह्यमानः स शोकाभ्यां
kausalyamaha bhumipaha
कौशल्याम् आह भूमिपः
vepamananjalim kratva
वेपमानो अञ्जलिं कृत्वा
prasadartham avangmukha.
प्रसादार्थम् अवाङ्मुखः.
So saha dahyamanaha bhumipaha, that king, that landlord, that burning landlord, sorrow hurt landlord, shokabhyam, because of these two reasons of sorrow, kausalyam aha, he spoke to Kausalya, vepamanaha, with all tremor, shaking, with his, first of all, because of old age, and now added, he was not shaking because of old age so far, but these two have suddenly collapsed him so bad that he suddenly became old and started shaking up in vibrating shaking. Anjalim Krutva, with very out of that guilt of that sorry state, Ayyo Kausalya, I did wrong to you. With that kind of a Anjalim Krutva, with that submissive gesture, Anjalim Krutva, Prasadartham, to get some happiness, to get some peace, of mind. Prasadartham avangmukha. There was mukha, vangmukha is a speaking mouth. Avangmukha, without speech. Being speechless, he just looked at Kausalya with hands like this in a very sorrowful state, unable to speak. Kausalyam aha. I'm speechless, but he spoke this. Prasadaye tvam Kausalye
प्रसादये त्वां कौसल्ये
rachitoyam mayanjalihi
रचितोऽयं मयाञ्जलेयम्
vatsala chanushamsa cha
वत्सला चाण्डुषं च
chanushamsa cha
चामृशांसं च
tvam hi nityam pareshvapi.
त्वं हि नित्यं परेष्वपि
Tvam prasadaye. Oh, Kausalya, please, you at least please me. That Kaikeyi has anyway hurt me so bad. You at least don't now, don't pain me. Please me. Please forgive me, kind of a intent. Said as prasadaye tvam Kausalye. Ayam maya anjalihi rachita. This see my with I'm with you in front of you begging this peace. So please forgive me. Ayam Nrishamsa Anrishamsa cha. Nrishamsa is very, what do you call, dictatorial guy, Nrishamsa. Anrishamsa is one who is soft, non-harming, unharmful. Unharmful Vatsala, this our child. Tvam hi nityam pareshvapi. For who? Tvam hi nityam. You, he was always with you. Pareshu api. Even among others, he will always be with you. That means he is your child. Unto him I have done this mistake. So please forgive me, kind of a gesture there. What is time? 8:45. Okay, we'll continue from here in the next session from the 8th sloka. I think header I didn't correct it. Okay. Shanti mantra.
Yes, Babaji. ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः धन्यवादाः बाबाजी